the Arts, which starts today and goes through February 20th. We're going to check out all of the vegan items. There's 6 this year, so stay with us. Part of what makes the Festival of the Arts so unique is that there's interactive art exhibits and things that you can do yourself. You can see other people doing art, you can be a part of the art. So one of the things is the expression state section. I always say that wrong. Expression section, paint by number mural, which is happening over there. You can see the line of people, but this is where you get your paint and your paintbrush, and you can see in there the different murals that will be throughout the different weekends of the festival. These are some of the other art-inspired photo ops that happen during the festival. That is a Renoir, I believe. Yes, Renoir. There's another Van Gogh sunflowers and his little bar at night painting. I forget the name of that. Cafe Terrace at night. So there you go. And these are all around the park as well. There's a kids chalk art section. That seems to be new this year. And this is where the chalk art, the professional chalk art will be. It looks like probably because it was raining earlier, they either got washed away or they haven't started them up yet, knowing that it was going to be rainy. So you have to check back for the weekends and see these. There's some happening over here. Mickey and Goofy, yeah, it looks like a few of them got washed away. So check back as the festival goes on and you will see even more. And look at this. Discover the hidden Disney characters. Also, monorail. First, we're gonna head to Figment's Inspiration Station, which is happening over at the Odyssey, one of my favorite places. And I've heard that there are some exciting surprises there for some original Journey into Imagination fans. So I can't wait to see what's in there. A sad cake moment. So I just wanted to show you, this is apparently sponsored by Skittles, and I have to check and see if we can have this grape smoothie without the whipped cream, because as we know, Skittles are vegan. And this cake we cannot have, but it sure is pretty. While my husband is waiting in line, I'm going to check out Figment's Inspiration Station, which is also Figment Popcorn Bucket Central. So you're gonna see a lot of people with a lot of popcorn buckets when you come here. You mobile order them on the My Disney Experience app and select a time you want to pick them up. And yeah, some people are getting quite a few. So let's check this place out. Opening day, always going to be very, very crowded. So this is where you would pick up your popcorn buckets, I believe. And then they also have some items in here. They have the fruit pizza, which is watermelon with compressed cantaloupe, berries, and berry balsamic on it, which we will also be getting while we're here. And then we're going to check on that grape smoothie. And they also have various ciders and alcoholic drinks you can get in here as well. But for now, let's check out the actual Odyssey. This place is kind of crazy too. Okay, so this is actually where you pick up the Figment popcorn bucket. It's very official. So they have pickup area 1, 2, and 3. There's the line for when your time is called. And you just come in and get your Figment. It's like such a huge amount of space it's taking up. That's kind of crazy, but it's warranted. Everyone loves Figgy. And I did cave and get one, so I'm going to be picking it up later today. This is what I was afraid was going to happen. I heard these pin tables were here. These were the original pin tables from Imageworks in the original Journey into Imagination. And I was hoping that they wouldn't become tables, and now people are like hanging out and doing vlogs. But I'm going to show you anyway, because this is my childhood right here.
Because I myself need to give myself a little bit more notice, because I did not have a clue. So
that's very exciting. I haven't done that in years. You can also get art here, different prints. People are signing. I'm not sure what this is a line for. I guess maybe more signing. But yeah, it's kind of crazy in here. Less tables, more madness. Okay, we are outside of the Odyssey. So it's kind of crazy in there. It might be crazy out here when the wind blows. The sun is going to be crazy, but bear with me. So from Modern, we have the watermelon, compressed watermelon tataki, which has pickled watermelon rind. That's the green stuff on there. And then also yuzu pearls, which have kind of fallen off at this point, but there they are. Watermelon foam, which has since melted, but I will show you video of that. And wasabi, which is an interesting combination. So obviously this is supposed to be similar to eating tuna for sushi purposes, but this is watermelon, so we can have it. I am going to try a little wasabi just to see what it's like.
He told me I'd catch up. That's what he told me.
That makes it have a little kick to it, so that's fun. I mean, the line for this was very long. We don't have that many options, so I probably wouldn't go back and wait in a huge line for this, but I'm glad that it's here. Yeah, I mean, it's just what you think it is. Watermelon sliced up. Okay, next up from the Odyssey, from Figment's Inspiration Station at the Odyssey, we have fruit pizza, which is a slice of watermelon. I've already described it before, but I will say again, it's compressed cantaloupe, so those are those little bits, berries, berry balsamic, and then we have confirmed that it is vegan white chocolate. At this point, they had no ingredients, they had no brand, so I have nothing but to trust them. I will check back later in the festival to see if they have an ingredient list. If you are very concerned, I would say, can I get it without the chocolate on top? But it is supposedly vegan white chocolate, so I'm gonna give it a try. That's fun. I mean, how many ways can you describe watermelon? I'm just gonna pick one of these cantaloupes off, actually. That's actually really good, the cantaloupe. The watermelon is watermelon. It's gonna taste like watermelon. The berry balsamic is very, like a berry preserve almost flavor. Again, not sure I would go out of my way. This particular location is the place with the rainbow cake and the grape smoothie that comes in the Figment cup, which you can get without buying the smoothie. It does contain dairy. We checked on that. So I do have it here because my husband's gonna drink it and I needed the cup because it's Figment. So this does have dairy in it. This is not vegan. But because of these very colorful things, this is also where the Pop-Tart is. This is another huge line. This is where the popcorn buckets are. It's a madhouse in there. This is opening day, yes, but I think it's gonna continue to be very crazy. So again, may not wanna go out of your way for watermelon and watermelon. I will say, you know, I said this was just watermelon. It does have the different flavors on top, like the sesame seeds and things like that. But when I've had this before in the place of tuna, they have like marinated it and made it, you know, a more savory flavor. So you have the texture of watermelon, but not necessarily the taste that's so sweet. And that's what this is basically just watermelon. So far 2 for 2 aren't real home run winners, but we're gonna make our way around the rest of the World Showcase. We do have the plant-based brat, which I know I enjoy. We've got the carrots from last year over in Morocco. Those are gonna be good, I think. And we have the newly formed beets that are kind of the same beets as last year as far as the ingredients go. Okay, over next to Mexico, we have El Artista Hambriento, which means the hungry artist. Please forgive any pronunciations. I'm doing my best. So they have over there a huarache de champiñones. That's mushrooms. Bless you. Which normally comes with queso fresco on it. Last year it was similar, but it had pork on it. You just had to take the pork and the cheese off, and it was vegan. Now, this year you just have to take the cheese off. So it is guajillo chile, that's the type of chili pepper, and then a corn masa huarache, which is this thing that it's on, and then pinto beans, oyster mushrooms, nopales, which is cactus, and pea tendrils, which are these little green things. And then you take the cheese off, like I said, and that's it. I'm just gonna pick it up and eat it. I don't know if that's what I should be doing, but that's what I'm gonna do. That's actually delicious and exactly what I needed. I'm reaching for a napkin. After all this watermelon. I'm excited for this, and I will definitely be getting this more during the festival. This is really, really good. If you love mushrooms, which I do, you could probably get it without the mushroom stuff on top too. But it's just pinto beans and the delicious corn masa on the bottom. Let's say a farewell to the giant tacos for Harmonious, which will be gone soon. Starting April 3rd, you will be able to see Epcot Forever temporarily while they come up with a new nighttime show here. Harmonious's last day will be April 2nd, and then the tacos will be gone. Okay. Sorry if my hair is crazy. It's very windy. Over at Gourmet Landscapes, which is right before Canada, we have our beloved beet dish. I have no real memory of what it looked like last year. I feel like it was similar. This comes with mustard vinaigrette, pickled clamshell mushrooms, and golden beets along with regular beets. And then it has vegan cheese of some sort on top, but it doesn't tell you what it is in the booklet, so let's try that first. It might just be tofu. That is vegan, hopefully, blue cheese, so that's fun. No, it is the same stuff that they put on the Brussels sprouts. It's very good. Crunchy. Mustard vinaigrette. It's exactly what it tastes like. Oh yeah. If you like beets and you like vinaigrette things, you'll like it. Just like that, now it is dark out. We are back in Epcot to get the rest of the new and returning items for the Festival of the Arts. So we're heading to France for more beets. This is the line for France, which is what I was saying on the blog post that accompanies this festival's guide, that normally France never has anything vegan, so we don't have to stand in this line. But this year, they've done it. They've added a vegan thing. And it is this one right here. So we're gonna wait in the line in France and we're gonna get our beets. We are huddled in Morocco outside the Tangerine Cafe. Hopefully you can hear me. It's very loud everywhere we go. But we brought our beets from France with us, and I did take 5 years of French, but this is a lot of words that I did not learn. So the booth is L'Art de la Cuisine Française. That part I can do. And this is millefeuille de betterave aux herbes et noix de cajou. Cajou. Cajou is cashew. This is herbs, and then millefeuille is like the layers. So like it literally means like, you know, a million layers or whatever. Like there's pastries that use that. And then I guess betterave is beets, because that's what this is. And then, yeah. I guess I should stop there. But anyway, what this is plant-based Napoleon with beets, cashew herb filling, pepper pine nut sauce, and balsamic vinegar caviar, which is what this is. That looks very fun. So I'm not exactly sure how to eat this without destroying everything, but we'll do one layer at a time. How's that? Because this is all the same pesto inside here. It's actually really good. I'm shocked. What are these little caviar things again? Balsamic vinegar caviar. I don't know how they make these. That's my kind of thing. I love balsamic vinegar anything. Honestly, this is really, really good. And I was going to complain about the price, which was $12 something. I still have to look it up. $12.75? It is $12.75. but it's really well done. The flavors are amazing. So I'm gonna have to say it's worth it. I'm gonna try a little bit of everything all together. Yeah, I mean, it's France. They know how to make stuff. This is really, really good. So add this to your list. Next up, right from this very spot, the Tangerine Cafe Flavors of the Medina, which this used to be counter service. It's been a festival booth basically since COVID happened, I guess. Hopefully at some point they'll reopen regularly, but there's always a festival going on, so it's hard not to. Okay, this is Carrots Three Ways, which is the same basically as last year. This is a beautiful presentation though. I think this is much improved. I think there's more carrots than there were last year too. I'm not sure if the price has gone up. I'll have to check on that. But basically you have these roasted carrots. You have shaved carrots. These are like vinegar, pickled carrots, if you will. And then there's pureed as well. So, and I believe last year this was cold, which is good because it's been sitting here for a while. Yeah. So this has chermoula spiced grilled carrots. The spice is great. I love that. And then pickled carrots. Still good. Still pickled. And then carrot ginger puree. It's kind of like baby food. But it's got a good flavor to it. No, it's really good. Yeah, I mean, this is a great option. I don't think it's like an entree per se because it's just carrots. But they give you enough that, you know, I think it's worth it. And it's some fun flavors too. Also part of the Festival of the Arts is the Disney on Broadway series concerts, which happen 3 times a night. And they switch out the cast. It's usually from Disney productions like Mary Poppins and Tarzan and Lion King and all of that good stuff, Newsies, everyone that's done Disney productions. And they usually sing those kind of songs. So it's very fun if you're into Broadway. Normally I would sit down and watch, but we gotta get more food and it's freezing. Here is the plant-based brat. So they've finally gotten a, I guess, hot dog bun that is the size of the Beyond brat, because usually the bun is bigger, but the sausage is the size that it is. Like, they're always going to be the same size. So now it fits the bun better, but it looks smaller when you order it. This is, of course, the plant-based bratwurst with spicy turmeric, aioli, coffee, barbecue, jackfruit, and slaw. So the coffee jackfruit is usually cold on top. It's freezing right now, so it's going to be extra cold, I'm sure, but we're going to give it a try anyway. It's just as good as I remember. This is one of the few times I enjoy jackfruit. The turmeric aioli is really flavorful, and it really makes this a good and hearty option. It's really one of your only savory options that are like entree worthy for this festival, so definitely give this a try if you are a fan of plant-based bratwurst or Beyond sausages. I think you'll like it.
Mix red and gold from autumn flowers, purple and blue, from twilight hours, green summer hills, and rainbows play a part. A painter's brush, a work of art.
opening day of EPCOT's International Festival of the Arts to a close. We tried all of the vegan things, including that one modifiable option. I didn't mention it on camera, but they do have pineapple Dole Whip is available as well, but that's the only flavor they currently have for the festival. I think they're doing some sort of soft serve that's not vegan, because it's not Dole Whip. So overall, I think the beets in France were a big surprise. I did not expect to like those. I did not expect to think it was worth the price when I saw the price, but it really was really flavorful and a great addition. So be sure you check those out. The carrots were fun. The watermelon things I would pass on if I'm coming back. This festival isn't the best for vegans, but there's so much else going on. It's still a fun time. I would definitely recommend coming during the week if you can, because it's crowded on the weekends. It's crowded today because it's the first day. I think those crowds will die down a little bit, especially if it stays cold like it is right now. Make sure you check out all of the interactive exhibits that you can see here, all of those frames for photo opportunities. There's the mural that you can help paint, the paint by numbers. There's chalk art that you can be a part of that you can see happening. There's artists from all over here creating stuff right before your eyes, and you can buy things that they've created. There's the Spaceship Earth shows. There's the Rainbow Connection, which I kind of missed on this video, but I'll come back and get it. So stay tuned to my Instagram account, you'll see that. But also the amazing entire Figment ride soundtrack was wonderful for EPCOT kids like me. Worth coming to see that alone. The Broadway shows. So yeah, there's so much going on here. The food is just a part of it, but we did have our favorites, and I want to know your favorites, so let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more vegan Disney food videos, your plant-based guide to the magic.